my friend. Have you ever rolled out of bed feeling groggy, stiff, and already behind before the day has even begun? You're not alone. Most people over 60 don't realize they're sabotaging their longevity in the very first hour of their day. But here's the twist. There's a small group of seniors who not only live into their 90s with glowing health, but they do it with grace, energy, and joy. In this video, I'll walk you through the exact morning habits these folks swear by. From sipping water before stepping out of bed to a quick 30-second breathing exercise that flips on your body's healthy aging mode. So stick with me, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments where you're watching from. You might just get a shout out in the next video. Now let's get into it. Mornings are more than just the start of a new day. They're a golden opportunity. The way you spend your first hour can either light the fire of well-being or set off a slow decline. Take Walter, for example. At 65, he was on 4 medications and had trouble walking without support. But by simply adjusting his morning routine, he turned things around. By 93, he was walking unaided, gardening daily, and even dancing with his granddaughter at her wedding. That, my friend, is the power of healthy habits. It all starts with hydration. Before your feet touch the floor, reach for a glass of water. Why? After 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body wakes up parched. Think of it like a dry sponge. Your cells are thirsty. Hydrating first thing jumpstarts your metabolism, lubricates your joints, and reawakens your digestion. It's a tiny action with a ripple effect on your quality of life. Next up, sunlight. Within 30 minutes of waking, get natural light in your eyes. Open those curtains wide or step out on the porch. Sunlight helps reset your circadian rhythm, improving your sleep at night and giving you more daytime energy. It's like nature's own cup of coffee, without the jittery side effects. Plus, sunlight triggers vitamin D production, essential for strong bones, independence, and a happy mood. Don't skip movement. I'm not talking about a full workout. Just 5 minutes of gentle stretching or walking around the house wakes up the lymphatic system and gets blood flowing. It's especially important for seniors, whose joints stiffen overnight. Gentle movement boosts circulation, supports the brain, and sets a positive tone for the day. It's like telling your body, we're ready to thrive today. And then there's breakfast. Oh, the most misunderstood meal of all. Skip the sugary cereals and white toast. What your body craves is protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Think eggs with avocado, or Greek yogurt with flax seeds and berries. These foods stabilize blood sugar, keep your brain sharp, and provide the fuel you need for a day of healthy aging and happiness. Now let's talk about that breathing exercise I mentioned earlier. It's as simple as inhaling through your nose for 4 seconds, holding for 7, and exhaling through your mouth for 8. Do this for just 30 seconds. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and repair mode. It's like pressing the reset button for stress, inflammation, and anxiety. Longevity lives in calm, my friend. Gratitude. Yes, really. Take 60 seconds every morning to think of 3 things you're grateful for. Studies show this simple practice rewires the brain, improving mood and even boosting immune function. A grateful heart supports a healthy body. It's not just sweet sentiment. It's science-backed well-being. Connect with someone. Even a short chat with a neighbor or a loved one can lift your spirits and reinforce your independence. Social interaction keeps the mind sharp and the heart happy. Loneliness is one of the biggest threats to quality of life as we age. But connection is the antidote. Lastly, give your brain a nudge. Read a page of a book, do a crossword, or even just plan your day mentally. Keeping an active mind first thing helps ward off cognitive decline and builds neural resilience. Your brain, like any muscle, needs regular workouts. And hey, if any of these habits sparked an aha moment for you, don't forget to leave a like and comment below. I'd love to know which morning habit you're most excited to try. Oh, ChatGPT, Disa. Now, imagine starting your day with intention instead of autopilot. That first hour, when the world is still quiet and your mind is fresh, holds the key to your longevity. You don't need fancy gadgets or exotic supplements. just a little consistency. One of the biggest traps people fall into is doing what they've always done, not realizing that those old patterns might be quietly wearing them down. But by making small tweaks, you can unlock a vibrant path to healthy aging. Let's revisit Walter for a moment. What struck me most wasn't just his transformation. It was how simple his habits were. Every morning, he made his bed. That's it. It sounds trivial, right? But that one act gave him structure, purpose, and a sense of accomplishment. It anchored his day. For seniors, having rituals can provide emotional stability and a surprising sense of control, both essential ingredients for well-being. And speaking of purpose, oh, it's powerful. One of the most overlooked aspects of health is having something to wake up for. It could be tending to a plant, caring for a pet, volunteering, or calling a grandchild. Purpose releases dopamine, fuels an active mind, and gives you a reason to keep moving forward. In regions known for exceptional longevity, like Okinawa and Sardinia, elders remain deeply involved in their communities well into their 90s. Let's talk posture. Yes, posture. How you carry yourself impacts not only your physical health but also your mood and confidence. Slouching can compress organs, restrict breathing, and send a message to your brain that you're tired or unwell. So in the morning, try standing tall, shoulders back, chin up, as if you're greeting the day like an old friend. That physical shift can influence your entire emotional state. Now here's a fun one. Music. Play your favorite tunes while you get ready. Music stimulates memory, movement, and joy. It's especially beneficial for the brain, activating more areas than any other activity. Whether it's Sinatra, samba, or soothing classical, let those melodies awaken your soul. It turns an ordinary morning into a delightful ritual, full of rhythm and happiness. Another gem is dry brushing. It's a gentle, invigorating way to stimulate the skin and lymphatic system before your shower. Think of it like giving your body a good morning massage. It helps with circulation, exfoliation, and even boosts energy. Many seniors who practice this say they feel more alert and refreshed, ready to tackle the day with zest. Let's not forget mindfulness. You don't need to be a monk on a mountaintop to practice it. Just take 1 minute each morning to sit quietly, breathe, and notice your thoughts without judgment. This simple act fosters inner peace, improves focus, and lowers stress, all vital for healthy habits and emotional well-being. Think of it as housekeeping for your mind. And here's a little tip you might not expect. Grounding. If you can, stand barefoot on grass or soil for a few minutes. This connection to the earth has been shown to reduce inflammation and improve sleep. It may sound a bit out there, but seniors who practice it swear by its calming effects. Sometimes the most ancient remedies are the ones our bodies crave most. Don't underestimate your voice. Saying affirmations out loud, things like, "I am strong," "I am grateful," or "I am healthy," can shift your mindset. Words carry energy, and repeating positive phrases each morning sets a tone of confidence and resilience. These small declarations can shape how you experience the rest of your day and your life. If any of these habits made you smile or sparked an idea, give this video a quick thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world and helps us reach more amazing seniors like you. Let's now dive into one habit that often flies under the radar: planning. Just jotting down 3 things you'd like to do during the day can significantly improve your independence and motivation. It doesn't have to be anything grand. Maybe calling a friend, watering the plants, or trying a new recipe. Tiny to-do list gives your day a gentle structure, and that sense of progress fuels happiness and purpose. And then, there's the power of scent. Yes, really. A whiff of peppermint or citrus essential oil in the morning can boost alertness and elevate your mood. Our sense of smell is closely linked to memory and emotion, and stimulating it can help keep the brain active and engaged. Some seniors even report that certain scents bring back vivid, joyful memories. What a lovely way to start the day. With a smile. If you're someone who reaches for your phone first thing, you're not alone. But here's a gentle nudge. Try delaying screen time for at least 30 minutes. That quiet space, free from news and notifications, gives your brain room to wake up naturally. Instead, fill that window with any of the habits we've talked about. It's a small shift, but it creates a buffer of calm and clarity, which supports better decision-making and overall well-being. Let's touch on balance, literally. Practicing a few seconds of balance exercises each morning, like standing on one foot while brushing your teeth, strengthens stability and prevents falls. For seniors, this is crucial. It might feel silly at first, but building balance into your routine can make a huge difference in preserving your independence and confidence as you age. Speaking of confidence, how about dressing with intention? Even if you're not going out, wearing something that makes you feel good can lift your spirits. Self-care isn't vanity. It's a powerful statement of self-worth. Feeling put together encourages activity, boosts your energy, and can even improve posture. It's all part of nurturing your quality of life. Let's revisit breakfast quickly, but this time from a gut health angle. Adding fermented foods like kefir, yogurt, or a spoonful of sauerkraut can help populate your gut with good bacteria. A happy gut means better digestion, more energy, and stronger immunity. Nutrition is one of the strongest pillars of healthy aging, and even small additions can lead to big improvements. Hydration doesn't stop at water. Herbal teas like ginger or chamomile in the morning can calm inflammation and support digestion. These teas are gentle, comforting, and full of plant-based compounds that support longevity. Plus, sipping tea can turn your morning into a moment of mindfulness, something warm, soothing, and sacred just for you. Let's talk about kindness. One of the most beautiful habits is to begin each day with a small act of kindness, even if it's just sending a message of love to someone or offering a compliment. Acts of kindness release oxytocin, which supports heart health and emotional resilience. Plus, it creates a ripple of positivity that can transform not just your morning, but someone else's too. Now, I know we've covered a lot, but remember, you don't need to do all of these at once. Choose one or two habits that resonate most with you, and start there. The key to lasting change isn't perfection, it's consistency. As these habits take root, they'll naturally build on each other, supporting your healthy habits, active mind, and joyful longevity. And here's a little encouragement. If you've ever felt like it's too late to change, or that your best years are behind you, let me lovingly say, nonsense. The body and mind are remarkably adaptable, even after 60, 70, or 80. By adopting just a few of these morning rituals, you can reignite your spark and build a life full of vitality, independence, and happiness. If this message touched your heart or gave you hope, I'd be honored if you left a comment, hit like, or shared this with a friend who could use a little morning magic. Let's now shine a light on laughter. Yes, even a morning chuckle can set a healing tone for the day. Whether it's a funny video, a comic strip, or reminiscing about an old silly memory, laughter reduces cortisol and boosts feel-good endorphins. For seniors, starting the day with a light heart contributes to better mental health and fosters emotional well-being. It's the simplest, sweetest medicine there is. Another underestimated treasure, touch. A gentle self-massage, especially on your hands or face, can stimulate circulation and create a deep sense of connection to your body. Even brushing your hair slowly and mindfully can be a moment of self-care. For those living alone, these small gestures can make you feel loved and centered. Remember, healthy aging is as much about kindness to ourselves as it is about routines. And while we're talking about self-connection, try saying your name aloud with pride. Good morning, your name. Today's going to be a beautiful day. Sounds silly? Maybe. But this act reinforces your sense of identity and worth. You're not invisible, not forgotten. You're here, alive and vital. That matters. That's powerful. That's longevity in motion. Let's not overlook the importance of keeping learning alive. Just 5 minutes of morning reading, a few pages of a book, an article, even a poem, keeps the brain engaged and curious. It feeds your active mind and opens new neural pathways. Seniors who remain lifelong learners often report greater happiness, better memory, and stronger cognitive resilience well into their later years. Now on to posture again, but this time, while sitting. Most people hunch without noticing, but when you consciously sit tall, feet flat on the floor, shoulders relaxed, something shifts. Side. You breathe better, think clearer, and even digest food more efficiently. These tiny physical choices support health in ways we often overlook. Every little thing adds up. Let me remind you, you deserve joy. Morning habits aren't just chores. They're a gift to yourself, a celebration of the life you've built and the days still ahead. Starting your day with these tiny moments of care helps preserve your spark, nourish your soul, and ensure you're not just living longer, but living better, with presence, purpose, and passion. So take Walter's story to heart. He didn't wait for perfect conditions or grand solutions. He simply started showing up for himself every morning. And over time, those small steps created a huge shift in his quality of life. You can do the same. It's never too late to take charge of your mornings and your health. What will your next sunrise look like? Will it be rushed and scattered, or intentional and sacred? You have the power to choose. Your mornings are your foundation, and your foundation shapes your life. When you begin with care, calm, and consistency, you step into your day and your life as your best, most resilient self. So tell me, friend, which of these morning habits will you try tomorrow? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Your stories inspire others more than you know. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that little bell so you won't miss the next video. We've got another powerful one coming up all about the 3 foods you should never skip after age 60, and how they fuel the brain and bones. Until then, may your mornings be light, your spirit strong, and your days filled with health, happiness, and longevity.